Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey's Adventures. How's everybody doing today? Doing awesome, doing awesome. Look what finally showed up. My hot tent finally showed up. I've been waiting on this thing for forever, and it's finally here. It showed up maybe about an hour or two ago here at the house from Amazon. No notice, I didn't know, the order kept getting delayed, so I didn't know it was gonna come. It showed up, so I didn't plan a trip to hot tent in it, so I'm just gonna do another trip here in my backyard tonight. Which is probably a good thing because I've never set up a TP style tent. I've never hot tent camped before. I've never done, this is all new to me. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm pretty confident on the amount of homework I've done on how to set them up and how to use your stove and everything else. But again, I'm 100% green to all this. So I'm gonna be learning as I go. So why not do it in the backyard the first time? That way I've got water regularly available to me on the garden hose. If something goes bad with the stove and the tent, I can, I want to learn the products and how to use it before I take it out in the field. I know it's another video here at my house, and that's not what a lot of you signed up to my channel to watch, is watch me camp in my own backyard or take birthday videos and all that stuff. And I do apologize for that. We will be back in the woods next week, and I promise you that. But last week we did the stove on the back porch. Tonight we're going to be doing the hot tent here, and I can fine tune everything in over tonight and maybe tomorrow night. That way next weekend I can backpack it on. We can go on a backpacking trip or something, but do some hot tent in the woods. So what I still got to do is I'm going to go down into my the lower part of my property where my woods are in here and get me enough wood to burn this tonight. And then I got to get my sleep system set up in here. You guys are going to call me glampers, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm camping at home, so if my cot fits in here, I'm going to be sleeping on a cot tonight and not on my air mattress on the ground or nothing like that. I'm just going to straight up, what do they call it, glamping, or whatever they call it. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. If that cot will fit in here, I'm setting my cot up in here tonight, folks. But I'm going to go get wood gathered up and all that stuff. I'll be back with y'all shortly. My glass is dirty from my last burn still. I never cleaned it. Do that real quick. I can get that clean first. I think it's too fucking hot. It's already hot. It wouldn't be Whiskey's Adventures if I wasn't burning my hands. Cool beaners, folks. Got the stove going. Oh, that's boiling nicely. Beef oodles and noodles cooked on a hot stove. This will be my very first meal cooked on this hot stove. Let that boil just a little bit longer. It's not done, folks. My dinner should be done about the same time his premiere starts, and I get to eat dinner in my hot tent watching Outdoor State of Mind's premiere tonight on his stealth camp he did. Should be a good video. He always puts out good content. Eating dinner and watching Outdoor State of Mind, his premiere tonight's stuff video. Check out his YouTube channel. Him, Dick in the Dirt. There's a bunch of guys on the Stealth Camping Alliance. Check those videos out, people.
It gets me out of the line of sight of people, so let's try to get a little farther in here. See what looks. Don't set your hammock up on or around dead trees, because that could spell disaster. So, all right. So, time to get the hammock set up tonight. It's October. It's about the middle of October. 70 degrees out. So.
Hey everybody. So I figured I'd check in one more time tonight before I call it a night with the video. It's going nice. I rearranged my bed a little bit like this so the stove window ain't facing directly at me. It's just too warm this time of year to be sleeping in front of a stove. I'm not really feeding it too much anymore. I'm just feeding it a little bit so I can have something pretty to look at, but as far as the heat, I really don't need it, but stove's doing good. I'm happy with the performance of it so far. I'm not seeing any issues of the stove jack. I mean, everything's doing good so far, so I'm happy with this. We'll see how the night goes though. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep that stove going full blast. I'm just gonna keep it going, but you know, keep it dampered down and everything else so it's not going so hard. Enough to keep the chill out the air, because it's supposed to get, you know, in the 40s tonight, but Fahrenheit, but nothing's gonna sweat me out of this tent. I got the door closed behind the camera here. It's closed, you know, probably about 3/4 of the way down. It kind of cracked, whatever, so I can feel a little bit more air coming in here, because it's warm, but it's awesome. I can't wait to use this in actual cold weather. Hey, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm looking forward to full-fledged winter hitting us down here. Before I say goodnight for the night, though, I wanted to show something my daughter got me for my birthday. So I've been wanting, what do they call this? The Agua Boreal saw. She got me the 15-inch. It's really cool. I'm used to that triangle one that I got off Amazon, but I've been wanting one of these for a while. These saws are not the cheapest saws by no means. If anybody's been wanting one, can't afford to get it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like $80 for a saw, which is kind of high price in my opinion for a saw, but you don't touch the blade when you collapse or put together. It's stupid easy. The blade's super sharp. It's a really nice saw. Owl Hunter got this for me for my birthday, and Rissaru did. They kind of went halvesies on it, and because they both got jobs, and got me this saw. It's pretty cool. 15-inch, a little shorter than what I'm used to using. Not a little, it's definitely shorter than what I'm used to using. I mean, it's a smaller blade, but it's awesome. It's lightweight, it's collapsible. It doesn't have any sharp edges like my triangle saw that I always have to find something to put in it so it doesn't cut up my rucksack. It's pretty cool. Well, Mama Bear said she was going to get me a 21-inch sometime in the future, but this 15 will do the job. This and my axe. So, Owl Hunter, greatly appreciate that. And Rissaru, thank you both for giving me this for my birthday. It was awesome. I actually used this today to cut and process all the this and my little axe, but to process my firewood for my saw tonight, or for my hot stove tonight. So it got used for the first time tonight as well. So appreciate that, girls. Love y'all. People, I'm not going to eat up a whole bunch of video time here. I'll check in. I don't even know if I'm going to do coffee time or not. If I do, I already have the coffee made type deal, because I don't want this camping video in the backyard to go too long. I want to try to keep it around 30 minutes if I can. So I'm signing off for the night with y'all. I'm going to sit here and just watch YouTube on my phone until my daughter gets home from school or from work, and she's going to come out, Owl Hunter, and her and Rissa's going to come out here and check this out for a little bit, hang out with me in the hot tent a little bit tonight before they go back in the house and go to bed. Maybe I can convince them to sleep out here with me. I don't know, but time will tell. Either way, I'm checking out for the night. See y'all in the morning for the final thoughts of the tent. But so far, so good. I'm happy with it. I'll holler at y'all in the morning. Peace.
Myths and misconceptions of hot tent camping. So if you're interested in learning a little bit about that, stick around and we're going to get right into it.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, that coffee's good. How'd everybody sleep? I slept like a baby. So, whew. Overall thoughts of the tent. So this is what I think. I think it's freaking awesome. It's definitely awesome. He got chilly last night outside. What did the lows get? Let me see what the lows got last night. I think it got down to 41 degrees last night. I don't know. I think it's like what, 41, 42 degrees. I was up till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just watching YouTube videos, catching up on everybody I've kind of fell behind on the last 2 weeks. So that's what I did. I kept the stove going. I stayed perfectly warm. I actually got out of my shirt, out of my sweatpants, and just laid in here nothing but my shorts. And then right when it was time for me to go to sleep, I stocked the stove out one more time, opened up the sleeping bag, climbed inside it, and just kept it open, and went to bed. And maybe an hour later, I woke up with a little bit of chill, so I closed the sleeping bag up around me, looked over the stove. I could see just embers in it. I wasn't going to add no more to it, so I just, curled up in my bag and zipped it closed and went to sleep. But I slept like a daggone baby. It was awesome. So my first impressions of the hot tent was awesome. I'm really looking forward to next weekend now to actually get in the woods and do this for real, not just like a backyard camp like I did last night. But overall, my thoughts of the hot tent is awesome. My thoughts of the hot stove is awesome. Only thing I need to do today, once I get everything, or right before I break everything down, once everything cools off, is my the part that gets Velcro to the tent that protects the tent from catching on fire, the stove jack. The stove jack, originally when I cut in for the stove pipe, I did like an X pattern, so it had the little sleeves that popped up and it was against the pipe. I ended up cutting the little tabs off and making a circle around because it was changing color a little bit. It was probably safe, but it was changing color, so I made a little bit of a circle. But because I had a hot stove pipe I was cutting around, my circle's not pretty. It's kind of, looks more like a messed up star almost. So before I completely break down, I'm going to clean my circle up and just leave the circle in there. Outside of that, no issues. I really cannot look, really cannot. I'm stumbling my words this morning. I really look forward to next weekend and actually getting out in the woods with this hot tent and camping, for real camping. So I know this was a different type of episode. I know last week was a different type of episode. The week before that, we were at a campground, but the week before that was a birthday dinner. So I've had 3 episodes just filmed here at the house within the past month. That's not the normal in the woods. The hurricane, the birthday dinner couldn't help that hurricane preventing us from going out. But the stove and this trip here, I know that's not what you all signed up for whatsoever. You signed up to watch Whiskey in the Woods, Whiskey Camping, Whiskey on His Adventures. But last week I do the burn in on the stove, kind of showed off. This weekend I didn't anticipate the hot tent to show up. Like I said, this thing has been ordered for a long time, and the delivery date kept getting pushed out and pushed out and pushed out. So all reality, I didn't plan on doing anything this weekend. I was just going to lay at home with the wife and kids, and then just relax at the home for the weekend and do nothing, because I didn't anticipate the tent came in. And it showed up yesterday out of the blue. Got the knock at the door, and there was Amazon man with my package. I'm like, what the heck? And I opened up, because I even checked the app. The app still showed it wasn't for delivery. So I don't know. Either way, the tent showed up. I had no time to even book the campsite I wanted, the normal campsite that I have been to. That's King Creek right here by the house. So I thought, you know what? We're just going to set up and do a test run here in the backyard, make sure I know how to work everything, set it up, do it like I explained yesterday. That way, when I get out in the real world, especially in the winter months, and it's time to for real you depend on this, I know what I'm doing with it. So again, I apologize for these videos. Next weekend, I will be back in the woods next episode. However you want to look at it, we'll be back in the woods, back to the normal stuff that Whiskey does. The only difference is now we got a new addition to the Whiskey's Adventures camping gear. And I do plan on using this quite often. It didn't get like winter temperatures here, but I stayed so comfortable. So I can't say this enough. I am so looking forward to the winter now. I never thought I'd say that, but I am definitely looking forward to it because I can't wait to use this like for real when that thing is gonna for real keep me warm. Y'all, I'm done jubbering. I'm gonna sit here and drink the coffee. Wife, kids, everybody's still in bed inside the house, so I'm gonna sit out here, scan the social medias real quick and enjoy my coffee for about 20-30 more minutes, and then I'll go in the house and wake the family up. I appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody bearing with me. All of our subs out there, thank you for the support. We finally broke 400. I was stuck into 400s for a long time. We're finally broke 400. Last time I checked, I think I'm at 413 now on the sub mark. So we're getting closer to the next goal, which is 500 subs. And when we hit that mark, we will be doing a giveaway. As time gets closer and we get closer to that sub mark, I'll put out what the details on it, what we're going to be giving away for the 500 sub celebration, and what you got to do to be able to be eligible to receive that from us. So appreciate everybody's support. My Patreon supporters, Matthew B, Stephen R, and Mark K, as always, greatly appreciate the support you gentlemen do to go above and beyond to support the Whiskey's Adventures YouTube channel and crew. Much love and respect to all y'all. Well, y'all, like I already said once, probably gonna say it 2-3 more times. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. I'll holler at y'all next weekend. Until next time, holler at your boy. Y'all already know how we do it. Later, y'all. See you next week.